Hey guys, I came across this really cool item. A buddy of mine dropped it off. I'm gonna give you a little history about it, where he got it, and I think you're gonna love it. Let's check it out. All right, so my friend came by from New England, and he comes in once in a while, and he dropped off this item right here. This is the best of the Super Mario Brothers Nintendo comic book. Now, I've never seen nothing like this, and I was really excited because this is something that I've been unaware of. I've played Nintendo my whole life, played all the Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3, Mario Brothers 64, all the way up through Mario Odyssey, and I've never known about this. So he gave me a quick little story. He said that his sister was in New York during the signing of this book. This book was actually illustrated by several people. One of them is Art Nichols. And his sister was there in FAO Schwarz. And if you know anything about movies, the movie Big, where he's running up and down on the piano, that was FAO Schwarz. So she was there in 1990 when this book had been created, and he was there signing it. And so she got a signed copy, and I'll show you that in a minute, and had given it to him as a gift, and he knew how much of a Mario fan I was and decided to drop it off. So let me tell you a little bit about what I know about this book, because I had to do a lot of research because I'd never heard of it, didn't even know they existed, okay? I took some notes, as always, so I'm gonna look at those real quick, make sure I get everything right. So this is obviously the hard copy. That's the only kind of copy they had. This was published in 1990. Apparently this was the first edition. It is hard to find, okay? It is an official Nintendo licensed product. It's got that seal that we all love. So Nintendo did approve of this back in the day. In 1990, this was the Christmas before 91 when the Super Nintendo was about to hit the market. So this was the peak of the Nintendo. The Sega Genesis had just come out the year before. You know, Mario was at its top. You know, Sonic was starting to take some of the market. So that kind of gives you a little reference for the time frame. This was signed by Art Nichols. I want to show you that. So I'm going to get a little bit closer, guys. So when you open it up, these are 192 full covered or fully colored pages, okay? Check this out. So it starts with Mario 3, so I figured that'd be a good backdrop. And right here, this right here with the couch and the Nintendo with Mario jumping on it, the original NES controllers, right? This whole thing was drawn and signed right there by Art Nichols, FAO. They were in FAO Schwarz when they did this, 1990, okay? So it says, we'll never get past this level. Well, at least we don't have to worry, you know, how we're going to spend our remaining 50 years of retirement. You know, he's just kind of cracking at the difficulty of the games. As you guys know, NES games are notorious for being extremely difficult. And it starts out with a little bit of a quiz, and then it welcomes you in. Now, I did read through it. The stories are taken from bits and pieces of each of the Marios 1, 2, and 3. Basic, you know, Luigi and Mario go after the princess to rescue her, and Toad as well helps along. You see Shy Guy, the Goombas, you get all the characters as well. The other thing that I thought was really interesting is there's a part in here where you see Mario and Luigi growing up. They take this little side, you know, piece. This isn't it right here, I'm just kind of showing you some of the pictures. They take a little side story of how Mario was so much better than Luigi because, you know, he was the older brother and he was a lot smarter than Luigi, and he was playing and teasing Luigi. So there's a cool little big brother, you know, kind of theme going on. I thought that was kind of interesting. So anyway, some more facts about the book. Let me go back to my notes, make sure I don't mess this up. So it does feature colored illustrated stories. Like I said, this was a limited edition, and it was only originally given to series contributors for signings and gifts, okay? Which is kind of cool. So they were doing this at FAO Schwarz. So that was really cool. So like I said, this is a very cool, awesome addition to any gamer collection. This is something that I had never heard of. Art Nichols, I had heard the name before, but I wasn't sure, who he was. There's something else I want to show you though about this. Check this out, guys. And I need some help on this because I did research and I could not find an answer. You tell me. Let me flip this around and make sure I'm getting a good zoom on this. Check this out. Can y'all read that? Right here? Right there. From top to bottom, or from left to right. By George, right? Cargone. There it is. Art Nichols. Jade. Pizarro. And, what does that say? What does that say? That says Janet Jackson. I don't think Janet Jackson had anything to do with this book, but if anybody can verify that, because I was in Google heaven for about 20 minutes and I couldn't find anything about it. I couldn't determine if that was the Janet Jackson that we know, the singer, or if this was, something else altogether, or somebody else altogether. So that'd be kind of cool if you guys could do that for me. So, like I said though, I had read through this though. The stories are really cool. They're very interesting. They do take a lot from the different games and stuff. Like I said though, he had this in his basement for, who knows, probably 10, 20 years. So this one is in very good condition. The binder's extremely tight. So I'm trying not to open and fold off too many pages here and just pretty much show the outside. But what other comic books are out there? Is this something that I've been missing and there's a whole series? Is there a Marvel versus DC? Is there a Sega versus Nintendo comic series out there that I don't know about? If so, let me know, guys. But this is a great addition to any collector, or if you have a game room, this would be really cool to have it on the table, have it on the shelf. It'd be a good conversation starter. But it did take me some time to read through this. This is 192 pages. This is not your normal comic book of about 40 to 60 pages. The fact that it's signed by Art Nichols adds to that little flair, and I really like the fact that this is a piece of history. This was, published in 1990. A lot of books, back in that time, just weren't as cool. Not a lot of people have books that are that old, unless you have like Lord of the Rings or something like that. But I'm talking about video game books. So I'm very curious, guys. What do you think? Do you have any additional history on this book that I don't know about? Let me know. Are there other comic books out there that I don't know about? Let me know. So post your comments below. I'm really excited to see what you guys think and what you guys say. How much is it worth? I actually did some research on that. It averages anywhere from $50 to $60 used, of course. With a signing and with really good condition like this one, they can go all the way up to about $100. So, if you're looking to get this, they don't have any new ones, obviously, that I'm aware of. But it's worth almost about $100, about $95 to $100 on Amazon. So anyway, very cool, guys. Let me know what you think. I can't wait to see what you guys think about this, because this really tripped me out. I'd never heard of this, so I'm wondering what else am I missing. I don't know what I don't know. So let me know. All right, guys. Till next time, thanks for watching.